Ding dong, it's Christmas time, it's Christmas time, it's Christmas time. Ding dong, it's Christmas time, that's why I wear black and white.
I feel like I'm in Clerks. Did you suck 37 dicks? It's not gay.
No.
As long as he didn't fuck them.
Yeah. So, welcome
Sucking the dicks isn't gay.
to our little Christmas update. Thank you for an amazing year. It has been the start of a basis of something very big moving forward.
Start of a beginning of a possibility of what else means beginning? Launching point.
Launching point, yeah.
I'm a bit fucking tired.
Yeah, we've been going pretty hard today. So I just want to do a quick little update.
Moist.
On a few things. There will be a few episodes next week. There won't be one on Christmas Day, obviously, because it's Christmas Day. So our Christmas Day. So probably for your Christmas Day, there might be one back up. Who knows? Gabe will be with his family. He travels a little bit.
I go up to Bribey.
Goes up to Bribey and puts himself in the sun for a few hours and goes mad.
No, I go into like a shed that keeps me safe. There's like a little fucking...
You got a dividing shed?
Well, it's like a covered area.
Right.
I'm not going to I have to put sunscreen on if I go out and I don't.
Yeah.
It's like smothering myself in lube. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I feel sticky and just gooey and gross.
So we were at...
all of that just gets sweaty.
When we were at the Taronga Zoo, bought some sunscreen, didn't buy it out of the zoo because I'm a fucking idiot. Got it. Get to the zoo, it's like $15 for a bottle, of course it is. But I don't want to burn. I don't want melanoma.
No, you don't want to fucking burn.
So
no.
I pay for it.
Yeah.
And it's like non-sticky. And I'm like, oh, fantastic. This is going to be amazing. Rub it on. May not be sticky. It's greasy as fuck, though. Like, holy shit. Do you want to hold nothing for the rest of the day?
It was like SPF 2.
Oh,
it's not even doing it. Like at this point, like, fuck, man. Like,
I was like, when I say greasy, it was thick. Like it felt like it was doing the job, but it was, that sort of slimy feel.
Yeah, no. When the choice comes between sunscreen or getting sunburnt, it doesn't matter what it feels like. It sucks, even if it feels greasy, even if it feels like I'm literally covering myself in a combination of like, lube and Milo.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna fucking do it because the alternative is to get legitimately fucking scorched, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. Not even like thinking about the cancer, just sunburn is the fucking worst. And it's like, New South Wales was like, yeah, it's now emergency hot. It was like 45 degrees. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. I wouldn't send a dog outside in 45 degrees heat, man.
No, let alone a person. Like,
yeah. Tradies working in 45 degree heat is animal abuse.
So Australia's been kind of on fire for a little bit, which is...
Fire is now the third largest.
By the way, we're nowhere near this. This is very down south. This is
in the hinterland areas, and we're in the urban-y areas, and Aaron's in the suburban areas. I'm very urban.
Like I have a higher chance than Gabe because like there's a forest just there.
I feel like they could get to that forest pretty quick though.
Like they put it out, but I'm more talking about the one in between my house.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That's not exactly a forest.
No.
I reckon you could I reckon you and a hose get the fucking power
I was
cleaner.
more scared of when there's storms that they were going to fall.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Fall down.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different kettle of fish. No, mark my fucking words. The place will burn to the fucking ground. And when there is not an fucking ember left to burn, the rains will come and then it will flood like shit. Mark my fucking words. It happens every fucking time. It's never like... It's just, we just alternate fucking natural disasters now.
Country getting hit by all these.
First Testament, it's not like, it's not the nice God cares about you element of it. It's like, oh yeah, you're not like fucking kicks you out of the nice garden, go straight to Australia. Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
So we made some changes, how we did some things and, it was very well received. So far. Unfortunately, as I made those changes, a lot of other opportunities happened for me within Destiny. And so I've been swamped.
It's Aaron's Destiny.
The Destiny Start Pass all done for now and I can rest. And I'm thank fuck for that. Like, because it's full on.
Molestiny some Destiny.
So I can rest for that. I've been having a little bit of break. I'm not playing it as much. Just having a nice break. So this is going to give me... Because we're not doing recording next week because it's Christmas, I'm going to be having a week off. Gives me a really big chance to sit down and nut things out on the website and other things like that I've been wanting to get to that I haven't been able to. The in real life episode of The Forest was received really well. I'm excited to do more of that.
It's funny because we just did that as a lark. Like Aaron needed to go for a walk for his like afternoon exercise, and we decided to bring the camera.
Yeah. So there's gonna be more of that now that my foot's mostly healed from the injuries I had on that. So that's fantastic. So I've also got a friend.
Did you get injured there?
Hey?
Did you get injured on that?
I got injured because I kicked something a while ago, neglected to go see the doctor because it just felt better.
Oh, okay.
And then after walking a day in Sydney, it was like, oh shit.
That sucks.
Yeah. So that's done now. It stopped swelling up. So that's great. It was just like, it's like, oh, well, shit.
Sitting here with my feet up, I look like Matthew McConaughey in a romantic comedy cover.
God damn it, you do too.
Yeah. You don't look like Goldie Hawn's daughter, though, which is a shame. She seems nice.
Not yet. Let me get a wig on.
Get the fucking hormones up here.
So yeah, we're gonna get more of those done, which is cool. I think the work is done on the equipment need for the board game stuff, which is cool. Start work on that. Also, basically, pretty much the last few months have just been upgrading, just spending party and upgrading shit. And fighting you, Mark.
Well, no, but that is just such an uphill battle sometimes. You know, like we're still dealing with, like, on the videos you'll hear it. There'll be a crackling and then a weird silence. And we have to, like, change the settings because the thing is good. But, like, there's some kind of, what is it, a driver issue or something?
So the thing we use is still doesn't have its own driver set. It still uses ASIO for all. They've had a few emails about it recently. They've got in contact with a few people. So I'm going to reach out and ask a few more people to hopefully.
Because I hate that we bought the good thing and then it like
I know. And that's the thing. That's the pain is we can use it in the setting we're using right now.
Yeah.
No issues because we're not recording. We are recording, but I'm not going to audio engineer this thing.
Yeah.
So the reason we do it in the setting we do and not many people have problems is because I record in multi-track. So I record Gabe's audio different to mine and process them both separate. I can record completely from the deck all at the same time and have no issues, but I can't mix them separate. So that is not a trade-off I'm willing to make because we have both very different volume levels. Mixing them together loses so much. It's very hard. So yeah, I
tend to shriek.
Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of money upgrading stuff over things. So today we started recording in very high quality. I'm a bit nervous about that because of the file size, but
super high.
We'll see what happens with it. I'm shifting a step up. I've just ordered a shirt printing thing, a screen printing kit.
How do those even work? Like, honestly, I see them and they look like something you'll fucking perform surgery on, like an awake person.
Basically, you have a stencil and you have like paint.
So you actually spray shit, like,
and it's a roller. It's a press thing. You put it in there and I don't know how it works. It's
you have to know how to draw.
No. How
does it work?
Stencils. We can cut
stencils. Okay.
Yeah. So
where do you get the stencils?
We make
everything's so confusing.
We make them.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just cut any shape we want. So as I've said, the shirts for the Patreon rewards, these Patreon rewards keep getting bigger. And the reason for that is because they're one and only. You guys are only going to receive this. This is going to be unique to you guys, each and every one of you. No one else is going to get these ever, and they're cut off now, so you're not going to get them. No one else is going to get them.
Too late. Don't say we didn't warn you.
You're going to get a plaque, you're going to get a T-shirt, and you're going to get some other things. The T-shirts are being handmade. What do I mean by that? They'll each share a logo, and then they'll have something unique to each of them for every person.
How many do we have to do?
I think there's around 50, 70 around there. So, it's I know you guys really want them, and the letters are probably going to start sending out first. I might send out the letters and, the certificates by themselves, letters and certificates together, because that might just be a cheap way to do it. I'll look at the postage, how much the letters are, and then send the largest stuff as a separate thing, because I want to get you guys start getting it. I know you have been waiting a long time, and I thank you very much for your patience. It's a struggle, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Well, it took a while for everyone to get their details in.
Yeah. I still am receiving details to this day. Like, but most like 99% are there. 99% are there, so that's good. What else? We got the board game stuff. Paulo, I'm doing stuff with Paulo after Christmas, and Rocco's back from Europe, so we can start doing stuff with him.
What's he doing in Europe?
Yeah, having a holiday, I think.
Okay. But he spent the entire time just playing Breath of the Wild again.
Probably.
Never left his hotel.
Breath of Italy. You want a gelato, Rocco? No.
Are Italians bothered by Mario Brothers? Like, again, it's just one of those things, you know? It's like...
I think he's
like, because it is basically a racist caricature.
Pretty much, yeah.
The fuck you can just make fun of the Italians. Like, no one cares. I think it's because the Italians don't care. I think that's fundamentally it.
So, yeah.
You're not allowed to start caring. Too late now. That ship sailed.
If you might have seen recently, if you follow me on Twitter, I did post a little thing and I will be doing a write-up about it, but be changing the way the streams work slightly. The schedule for the morning streams will stay the same. I've been pretty much streaming every day lately. So the morning streams on Monday will be myself streaming whatever's related to the channel. So I might be finishing game we played. I might be recording content for something, a project I'm working on. I plan to play Banjo-Kazooie about 5 times. That's all you're getting from that project. That's for me.
Gonna pay to play some Bumhole Kablooey.
Yeah. So Monday will be, myself. Tuesday won't be any stream in the morning because that will be one of our recording days.
I'm so fucking tired. All right.
We plan to do the Patreon only streams that we have been doing, continue those on Tuesday. We'll be making those more interactive and doing the play alongs. We'll be letting you know in advance what games, blah, all that crap. Just, a little, you can go one with us and that. So it's usually a small session of 20 to 30 people. It's pretty chill. Then Wednesday morning, I'm going to be doing again another stream. Pretty much the same as Monday, probably trying to play through my SNES games that I'm still going through. Then Thursday,
what are you up to in Super Nintendo land?
I haven't been doing them.
Shit.
It's such a mood and set to sit down and play 5 awful games in a row for 40 minutes. It's very draining. So I might shuffle the order around to make sure I have a good game in there to keep me rejuvenated slightly. Because doing 4 hours of SNES games in a row is just like...
Well, I think that's a long time.
But there's a lot of SNES games.
I know. There's I
don't want to be doing this for 5 years, So
yeah. God forbid you commit yourself to something that's going to take a decade.
Yeah, you
idiot,
fuckstick,
fucking dummy.
So yeah, we're going to be doing our co-op streams on Thursday, a normal stream time of 11 a.m. They've been fun when they work. They never work, which is part of the fun, I guess, for you guys sitting there. So that'll be fun. Fridays is our second recording day, and then Friday evening will be our basically free-for-all stream for everyone on Twitch on the KeepetClassy channel. If you want to check out me doing Destiny or Pokemon, which is the stuff I'm going to be doing secondary, I'll be streaming that stuff on the night on a secondary channel. You can see that on my Twitter and all that stuff on there. You can find that stuff there. It's pretty much Destiny or Twitter or Pokemon. If you see that channel go live, you know what it is. If you see KeepetClassy go live, you know what it is. It's just an easier way for you to understand that I thought that the KeepetClassy Twitch channel should be closer to the YouTube just so there's no confusion. So you guys know when it goes live what it's going to be.
Share my articles, you shits.
Yeah. Apart from that, Gabe writes on the website. If you're not on the website, go to the website, keepetclassy.com. I'm getting Wayne to have a look over it and give it an upgrade and a few things because that's, his actual job.
We've summoned the Wayne.
Yeah. So, things are going good and I'm very excited for next year. I'm excited to overcome another pain threshold and sort of lose a bit more weight and start pushing into health and doing more of the IRL stuff. The Patreon, there's a lot of Patreon rewards, as in the Let's Play is currently built up. I've got all those titles. They're going to be put up on a list for you to see so you know what's requested and the stuff. And a time frame of when we're going to sort of get through those so you know if you request a game sort of when it's going to be played and that sort of stuff.
And if I'm not enjoying it, so help me God, I'm going to make sure to hurt the feelings of the person that made me play it. I want to make that very clear. This isn't one of those fucking things where I ask you to tell me what you think in the comments because I don't care and I probably hate you. You're brainless cash chimps. We're going to play your games and you're going to like every second of it because that's just the sort of doormat that you are.
You laugh, but I leave every session crying in tears. It's... help. So apart from that, I don't think there's any much more. Yeah. So there's going to be a break next week. There's still going to be a few episodes here and there.
I am most of the way through. I think I'm almost at the point where I think I can get the Simpsons articles done weekly now. Because I got 2 in a row.
Nice. Yeah, I noticed that. You were fucking on those.
Look at me go. Doing this it's almost a thing. Honestly, you know what fucking helped motivate that? Fucking Ribo's art. He did a really good job
so
with that.
good,
He did a
dude.
really fucking good
So
job with
good.
that. I mean, literally, I just told him to look at the titles of the things and just to come up with something, and he just fucking nails it. So I'm like halfway through. I'm getting a better rhythm on that. So hopefully I'll have the other one up in another this week. And you know, I don't take breaks because I'm an atheist. So I'll probably have another article up sometime in the next week as well. So
I'm not having we're having a break from recording. I'll be doing other shit.
I only worship all powerful atheismo who
that was the greatest thing when I used to live at Sunnybank was when it came to Christmas time. It was like you live in an Asian suburb. Nothing shut. Christmas Eve, have some crispy pork belly. Get into it, son.
the Taiwanese don't give a fuck.
No, they're just open, and it's fantastic. Although they are closed on a lot of odd days, which is just a bummer. But
Fucking
you deal
weird.
with it.
Yeah. Taiwanese Christmas. I don't even know what that is.
It's like 3 times a year.
3. Yeah. It's like someone scattered Hanukkah to the wind.
Hanukkah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Hanukkah?
It's kind of funny because it celebrates like really good value oil. So basically, it's like the idea was, you know, they were being persecuted again because it's like humanity's oldest hobby.
Yeah.
And they were like locked in a spot, and they had oil, and the oil was supposed to only last for 1 day, but they managed to get it to last for like 8 days, and so that's what the 8 days. The celebration of like the oil that lasted. It's not even kind of like it's near Christmas, so people sort of treat it like it's sort of equivalent to Christmas, and it sort of isn't. It's
they're
kind
celebrating that oil lasted.
Yeah, well, again, you know, these are ideas that happened like 3,000 years ago and shit, like stuff, you know.
All right, Gabe, new holiday. We're going to celebrate this morning when I thought I was going to shart and I didn't.
No,
Pants
like
stayed clean.
Like you joke, but you fucking like you go back and you read some of this shit and like some of it's just demented. My favorite one is one of Athens' early tyrants. I can't remember his name. Something starting with S. And he got kicked out. And then he came back once by having a military guy support him. And the military guy supported him because the dude married his daughter.
Right.
So he's like, all right, my daughter now, I'm going to have a child that's important and shit. But the daughter wasn't having children for some reason.
Oh, no.
And it turns out he wasn't having children because the dude already had kids. And so he didn't want a second litter of kids fucking his succession up and stuff. So he was just doing her in the butt. And so it got back to it was like having sex not in the regular fashion was the term used. And so the military guy was like, well, fuck you, and withdrew his support. And then he went away. And then he came back. He came back like a third time. He went away and he found the tallest chick he could, dressed her up like she was Athena, and said she was Athena and that she told me that I get to be in charge. And that worked for like another couple of months. And I think it's Herodotus. Herodotus is talking about this and he goes, okay, look, the Greeks are considered clever. And the Athenians are considered the cleverest of the Greeks. But still, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've had to write. Like, it was like, this is fucking stupid. This is really dumb. And like, that's the like, no one had a frame of reference for what could be bullshit.
Yeah.
You know? Who's that tall chick? Ah, yeah, she's like over 6 foot. Who's ever seen a woman that big? That's madness.
I kind of hate the internet for that. For spoiling that little mystique. It's like with old game stories with 64 games and all the stuff like before the internet and stuff.
If anything, it's still if anything, it's worse. It's just like you find like there are so many accounts on Twitter that like history and pictures and it's just Photoshop crap.
Yeah.
And like really obviously Photoshop crap.
True. But
and
like,
so many people follow them.
For the most fact checking is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the Mew and Pokemon. You know, I borrowed my friend's copy of Pokemon and overwrote it to test it.
Yeah, I think the only...
He didn't know that.
Fucking... I think the only...
Get fucked.
The only thing that's cleared out is like game myths.
Yeah.
We can't get people to believe the Earth is round, but now at least we know that Mew's not under the truck. Like that's...
We know Luigi's not in
Yeah,
Mario
that's the
64.
one step we've managed. Yeah, you know, data miners, they did it. If we could data mine reality, you know, that's if we could like fucking get in under the layer of this fucking hologram and like just, you know, we could maybe get some
I'm
people
thinking
to
of
shut
all the
fuck up.
possibilities. We need Hugo Weaving. We need to hook him up to a machine.
Dude, yeah, it doesn't need to plug him into...
I don't believe he's human.
just put a fucking AUX cord
He's
in
an
the back of
android.
his head.
Yeah. I've seen the ports. You can't hide from me, Hugo. Seen them, mate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I finish my articles on time and I'm getting there.
I want to write.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing too. People might want me to do like readings of them. That's a bunch of extra shit, so that's going to be in a slightly higher Patreon level. Not the $15 one, but it's going to be up a bit because I have to go do a bunch of audio fucking shit for that. But I don't know, I might do a tester or something of just the first one.
Yeah.
And I'll get Aaron to put that on the fucking Patreon just for everybody for now until I decide whether I want to do it regularly or not.
Don't overburden thyself.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Maintain your bitches learn to read, but... Alright, fine. You know, if you'll pay me to do it, I'll do it. I've done stupider jobs.
Yeah. It's the thing, it can be a thing. And, like, if it's popular enough and, like, I'll get a fireplace and a cherry, like, jacket. Like, he can sit with the pipe reading it, like, in a bound tome. Like, that can be a VIP status. I'll make that happen.
Now it's getting fun.
Like, if we hit $6,000 a month, I will be nude. Like, I will, like...
Oh, if we get up to $3,000 a month, I'll do the talking. That's... Easily I'll do the talking. Because right now it's still kind of just scraping by.
The problem with setting goals of a value a month is maintaining it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like trying to find the rewards to put more into the sort of tiers. Although certain stretch goals have been just nice to get sort of, what's the word I'm looking for?
We have the fucking Exploring Australia shit to do, but
yeah. Well, that's the thing is we've got the Exploring Australia, we've got the board games, you know, we've got, I'm going to let something slip. Say this is a project I've been working on for a very, very long time, but I've never had it come to fruition just due to sheer laziness and because the idea is batshit. I'm just going to say 2 words. Bathtub gaming. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to make it happen because summer. It's perfect for it. Don't worry. It's going to be a thing.
It is so hot.
Bob, you're not getting nudes. Fuck off. I have to say that in advance because he'll just connect the dots and be like, bathtub, he's going to be nude. I'm like, no. Mate, you got to pay. We've talked about this. I'll start what is it? What is it fucking, my fans? What is it the fucking ones they sell them on these days?
Oh,
I don't know either. I'm old. I fucking know these things. Thought you might.
Yeah, my finger's not exactly on the pulse anymore. The pulse sucks.
The pulse is weird and different and I don't like it.
Yeah, you fucking kids and your bullshit. I'm just going to look at it from a distance and continue to thank the various fucking gods that I got to have a childhood before it was all fucking recorded on video. Every time I see, and some of them are just so earnest. That's what makes them really tragic. Like kids doing like lip syncs to the fucking awful, terrible goddamn pop songs that they love. And they think it's like really deep and emotional and stuff. And really it's just like giving everyone the ability to bully you for like the next 70 years.
That's why I try not to, honestly, I don't like recording a lot of my daughter because like I wouldn't have liked it. Like, it's not...
Well, there's a difference between, like...
if she wants me to take a photo of it...
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between shit for you and shit that you plonk all over the fucking internet, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like to record, like, you know, more precious moments, like Christmas and stuff like that. I don't like to just stick out my camera at every fucking point. Because that's my life. That's what I do for a living, you know? It's just...
Well, no, there's reasons to record the fucking kid you had growing up. There's a value to that. But it's not like you're just going, hey, kiddo, TikTok for daddy. Like,
do it for the fine.
Yeah. Get viral or we don't eat tonight. Dance for daddy.
Nah, they'll take you away for that now.
Yeah, there's actually precedent.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is really nice. Like, there was
I gotta get around to having kids.
There was a
horny
lady,
women that watch us, hit me up.
I don't fucking understand how fucked up these people are. Like, there was a girl playing Fortnite and she was streaming it from a PlayStation. So direct from the PlayStation. So you know how it puts like the shitty camera up in the corner and all that stuff. And like, she's sitting on a bed playing and the baby's crawling and she like tells the baby to like shut the fuck up and throws the baby and all this stuff. It's just like, do you not understand anything? Like, even if you're that bad a parent, you understand you're streaming live, right?
I know.
Like
that's
fucking hell.
Like, Christ, man. Even back, like, I remember refusing to sell weed because like the fucking mall security camera could kind of see us.
Yeah.
And like, no one's going to show that. No one's going to be like, oh, yeah, there's a notorious local weed dealer, Gabe, because, like, you know, no one, you know, it's not what the situation was. So, but, like, you know, what's wrong with, like, that's the bit. Like, it's
wrong
fucked
with
that I have
people?
to sit here and be like, oh yeah, throw in a baby, perfectly understandable. But like doing it on film, you know, it's like
and you're voluntary on film too.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like there was an Anycam you didn't know was there.
I'm going to stream. It's not like she walked in, didn't know the stream was on, and just like started.
I'm gonna
yeeting the
record
baby.
myself. Time to fucking put your fists up, baby. It's fair, okay? I don't, it's just there's a doctor, there's stoppages, it's
If
fine.
anything, I'm glad that Twitch exists to fucking bring out these stupid people and get them caught.
Yeah, it's like the people that shot
me.
themselves with try to get a Bible to protect themselves, shot themselves through a book. It's like you're dead now. It's like, look, I'm pro safety fences 90% of the time. Sometimes I think it's a bit overboard. Most of the time, you got to have, because you just, maybe you trip, maybe you sprain your ankle, you roll or something. Safety fences are useful. But there's a limit to what we can do, There's only so much. We can't hire you a personal guardian angel and just go, all right, no. When you fucking, point a knife at your own head and go like, huh?
How much does that pay? Because like I could do that. Actually, no, it'd be too stressful keeping someone like that alive.
Like the thing is,
They die. They just end up.
Yeah,
dying anyway.
they die.
I have to sleep. I go to sleep. They'll fucking wake up. Another one's dead.
Because if you're that unable to process consequences, just something's gonna get you. That's the reality.
Also, I've never understood the process of like getting angry and like physically hitting a child because they're literally a child.
Baby.
They don't understand. They don't have the concept of the world.
At least just do wrestling moves to it. That's what baby's for.
Finals!
Atomic! All right. All right, watch me wreck the bed with a flying pile driver onto an 18-month-old baby. It's fine. The kid knows to tuck the chin, all right? It's perfectly safe. It's not like I'm going to fucking Owen Hart the fucking, situation.
We just need that shit that they put on cars, the memory crumple stuff, and just like wrap it around a kid. So it can just bounce back and
just is like a fucking Iron Man armor of crumple zone.
Yeah, it's like in an egg shape.
Yeah. Just, like the thing like Baby Yoda floats in, except, it doesn't hover.
Like, why don't we just have, the shape of a football?
Yeah.
But with a baby in it.
People might kick it.
No, that's the point. We're playing football with the baby.
Well, I mean, if it's properly defended.
Well, that's the objective. You got to defend the baby. It's a strategic version of football. You see,
you got to play very gently
instead of just running the line like straight in one straight direction. It's exactly the same. You're just running with a baby.
And there was a baby in the ball,
and the forward line has twice as many men in it,
and they all hate babies.
Yeah. They've got their +3 of baby gauntlets.
Yeah, it's just front rowers who hate babies.
Fucking Mike Tyson's leading them. Mike Tyson and Anthony Mundine. He hates
babies. Anthony Mundine, I could see hating babies.
He's got the evil forehead, Mundine.
He's just a fucking idiot. Like, imagine being the Aboriginal that other Aboriginals go, can you stop saying the dumb shit you say about Aboriginals?
I played Xbox Live with him.
Because he said, because Danny Green's, part Aborigine. And he was like, oh, yeah, I thought all the Tasmanians went extinct. And it's like, the Tasmanian Aborigines were like, yeah, we have to tell the whites not to say that. Could you not fucking add to the goddamn problem, you moron?
Yeah, when Xbox was becoming a big thing, starting becoming mainstream, they had a game with fame thing where you played with a celebrity.
I can imagine Anthony Mundine just going batshit on a 13-year-old.
There wasn't many games that I owned that was included in the program. One was V8 Supercars 2. Dad had that. So
fucking Australian.
So I jump on, which is actually called Toka Touring Cars elsewhere. It's exactly the same game, but switched to V8 Supercars for Australia.
And then with branding shifts and shit.
No, apparently most of the brandings are still exactly the fucking same.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was playing that with him, and he was fucking awful. Fucking awful, dead last. And he was yelling at me through the microphone, oi, slow down, wait for me. And it's just like, dude, you understand it's a race, right? The objective of the game is to go faster than your opponent. Wait for me, guys. I know how to punch, I know how to drive.
Should just started running him off the road.
I did.
Just nudging him.
I ran him off at the end because I got sick. It was just fucking, you took my wheels off. I'm like, oh, fucking. It was an odd thing because there was no press of it. There was no recording of it. There was nothing. It was just play with them.
He probably went apeshit and just loads of homophobic slurs. They were just like, we can't use
Anthony, if you remember this, reach out. Give me a call, mate.
We can't use this. We can't use Anthony Mundine going off on the homophobic slurs. Because he's not like Israel Folau. He doesn't try to like couch it in religious language. It's just straight down the line.
I'm not saying we can use it. I just want to see if he remembers this memory.
Straight down the line. Fucking poofters. So you fucking poofters.
No, Anthony. No, mate. No.
Israel Folau. Oh,
Fucking, that name is just ridiculous.
Yeah. His parents are like wild Samoan Christians. It's like, yeah, way to go for absorbing your invader's religion, you dumbass. Are we done?
Yeah, we are done. That will be us. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. We'll see you before the New Year. But if we don't, fuck you, you cunt. Have a great one. Raise a beer.